Making this video to tell a story about my news videos and my backstory on how I made my channel come to be today. Hey everyone, it's Test97, Jay Test, or just as Jay Test, or for the Super OGs, Super Mathball 2. Here for talking about my education for being homeschooled growing up. Being homeschooled when growing up and working on videos to help learn the art of making good videos on YouTube with good music and sense of humor, timing and humor. This video will cover the why of videos like my early news videos were created to help learn the craft of video making. I am today also going to be including some history on Operation Big Fork, Roblox, Minecraft, and things that go into me becoming a good coder over time. Because every news video showcased my latest Roblox game or my latest project I'm working on. This also includes my update videos over time. So let's get into it. I started becoming homeschooled when I was in the first grade, when I experienced my first grade teacher, who was prejudiced against some of her students, that including me. It was the school system that was fueling the the system of the time, the public school system that my parents decided to pull me from that decided to pull me and my brother from public school in 2008. Please note, I am admitting some history here because exact details are redacted, but this story mostly focused on my point of view and my story. Mainly in this story, my brother is going to be named Plasma for the story. This is way before he went to Japan. I was homeschooled from the second grade to the third grade for the first half of from the first time from 2009 to 2011. I entered Dillard Drive. I was homeschooled from the midpoint of first grade and up to third grade. I entered Dillard Drive when I was entering third and fourth grade. I had another trouble with the people when I was in fifth grade. The teachers then weren't doing the best they can, so I was pulled out again in 2012. Taking place more towards 2011-2012, I got my first MacBook from my aunt that passed it down to my dad, which got passed down to me. I got the machine, I called it Fred. I called the machine Fred. The first problem I faced with that machine that the charging cord for it, got played with my aunt's cats. So I had to wait a year, 2013. I was also playing on a Windows machine that was my mom's Vista, which got passed down to my brother. And my first year of YouTube, I was producing videos. I mainly did Roblox. I did a few Ghost Up videos in 2013, but those were my very first videos. I was very shy then. It was most of my most of my ghost set videos started in 2014 because a lot of them I used to learn how to make videos. They were kind of bad, but I was learning how to make videos, so they're kind of cringy. They kind of have my young energy in them. I was learning how to produce music at the time, so a lot of the music was falling down the stairs while trying to produce my videos. And in time, when 2015 was starting to roll around, I started more focusing on more Roblox videos. My editing got better and my style changed, so I focused more on both Minecraft and Roblox. I didn't do as many ghost stop animation videos, but I did a lot of news videos because that was my primary source of content at the time, like my primary niche. And a lot of my ghost stop videos had a lot of pictures of North Carolina and a lot of pictures from my dad's phone. Please note I name my machines, and kind of the problems with Fred is that first off, it had a bad cord. Second, it had an outdated OS, and some part in 2015, I had problems with storage, so I had to get a few USBs to kind of upgrade the storage on that machine. And I did not know how to operate it well on that machine yet. A lot of my ghost dot videos were made in iMovie using the Ken Burns effect and using Sketch as the way using photos from North Carolina and some pictures from Sketch, which I had on the MacBook Fred, and I used a lot of the transitions that iMovie provided, and iMovie had this thing with a lot of sound effects to it. That's how I made my sound plays and sounds on sounds on my ghost dot videos. I made ghost dot videos until early 2015. Which in 2015 I mainly focus on Roblox and learning the ropes on developing new games and programs within Roblox. I did a lot of Roblox videos, getting into the coding niche, getting into the coding and developer niche of Roblox because I was becoming a Roblox developer. And in 2016, I branched out and became a Java developer. And I've been branching out since then. It was in 2017 when I started working on Operation Bagel Fork. At the time, I was creating a Easter special. I was wanting to make a reactor core that was not Python computer core because the Python security was becoming corrupt at this time. And I was starting my own distaste of Roblox Please note I have my own distaste of Roblox. That's why some of my videos are not based in Roblox anymore. That's why I sometimes do Minecraft and Potion Craft. I I started becoming into public school again in 2017 when my brother started going into high school himself. That's how I got into high school in 2018. My channel had a hiatus then because I was focusing more on high school, less on my Roblox stuff. That's when I that's when I found the furry fandom. I know this video is gonna be all over the place, but this is my history and this is my video, and I'm gonna do what I want to do with it. But I think that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoy this history and how I became homeschooled and my YouTube journey to this point in time. I am Jay Sirtest S. I'll see you next time in the next video. I'll see you in the next one. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Jay Sirtest signing out.